only 5 people were put on the schedule, and somebody had to call out, and there are 4 people running the whole store, and there's so many customers, and there's possibly scheduled 5 people.
This has to do with the entitlement that this individual has. You have a job. You're lucky to have a job. You're lucky to have an easy job. If you can't handle it, just quit. What's going on, guys? Your boy RedpillCanuck back again with another YouTube video. Shout out to the Canuck Squad for being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. And of course, today's episode is sponsored by RedpillCanuck.com. That's right, guys. www.redpillcanuck.com, the Daily Pill, where we get all our news articles and weird news and podcasts and so on and so on. And if you're listening on our alternative platform, shout out to everybody on Spotify and on Apple Podcast. If you're on there, please make sure you hit that follow and subscribe button. And welcome. And also check out our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe and like button on the way in. That being said, today is going to be a unique episode. Now, I know yesterday's video was talking about quiet quitting on our Money Monday. If you haven't watched it yet, check it out. It is a really awesome video. Me personally, I learned quite a bit. Again, I honestly thought quiet quitting meant you quit your job, but apparently, no, it is not. It's something totally different, but make sure you check out that video on my playlist. Today's episode, it is... I really have no words except... Now, again, yesterday we were talking about quiet quitting. And I understand, that a lot of people are overworked and whatnot and so on and so on. But this individual pretty much takes the cake. Now, we're going to fix our thing here. Because, I don't know, there we go. We're going to put it in the screen there. There we go. This individual is a Starbucks employee. And this person has a mental breakdown because work is too hard. Now, before you jump down my throat, ladies and gentlemen, I know I talked about quiet quitting and being overworked, but this person, you know what? I'm going to let this individual speak for him, herself. Let us roll the film.
People wonder why we need a union at Starbucks, and I am literally about to quit. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I really...
Now, first thing is that a lot of people usually talk about unions because, unions, they assume that they're going to help them in regards to overwork and unfair treatment. In some cases, yes, that is true. In most cases, no. Sometimes unions don't do ish. They'll go in the office, especially if it's a union rep that knows the manager or the person in charge. What they'll do, they'll go in the office, and I'm going to play the scenario for you. What they will do, they will go in the office. They'll sit down. They'll have a cup of coffee with the manager. They'll talk about the wife. They'll talk about, hey, how's your golf swing going? They'll literally talk for half an hour about useless ish that has nothing to do with the task at hand. Are they talking about you? No, they're not talking about you. They're talking about life. Life outside the issue. And then, when they're about to close the conversation, oh, do you know Evan? Yeah, you know what? It's his first offense. Just give him a slap on there. Just give him a written warning. And that's all they do. That is basically what you're paying union dues for. You're paying it for that. Now, I'm not saying unions aren't good. In some ways, unions are good. But in most cases, that's how a union conversation goes. So when they close the office door and you think, you know what? He is battling for me. He has my back. No. Oh, he has your back, all right. pause. But at the same time, they're not doing as much work as you think. And sometimes they don't even do anything. Anyway, continuing.
I almost walked out today, and I'm crying in the back room right now, and I almost cried on the floor. It's just, I'm like a full-time student. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and on weekends they schedule me.
Wait. Hold on a second. Let me play that again. Okay, yes, you're a full-time student. I understand. I was a student as well. So I know how hard it is to go to work and at the same time go to school. I've done that. I've actually worked 3 jobs and I put myself through school. And ironically, I was damn good at all 3 jobs. I actually got asked to be promoted to a supervisor or a management level. If you look at my resume around that time, my resume was ultimately impressive. I don't have a happy button for that. But yeah, honestly, I had an impeccable resume and I was going to school at the same time. So shout out to me. I'll give myself a round of applause. And so a lot of other students as well. A lot of other students have the same thing. They go to school, they bust their ass, they go to work in order to pay off their tuition. And yeah, that's just been the way it is since decades now, even before that. But this individual is crying over 25 hours a week. Now let's play this again.
I'm like a full-time student. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and on weekends they schedule me the entire day, open to close. I'm on the schedule for 8.5 hours. Wait,
hold the phone. Hold on. 8.5 hours? That is open to close. Open to close, I would figure would have been a 12-hour shift. Even a 12-hour shift is not hard. You're working at Starbucks, sir, ma'am. I don't know what you designate as barista. I'm gonna call this person barista. Or designated as a barista. I don't know what to call this person. But anyway. And bear in mind, this person is crying in the back room over 25 hours a week. Now, ladies, all you single mothers out there, I'm going to come to your defense today. It is very rare that I do that. So celebrate that I'm doing this once in a very, 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 very long time. And I probably won't do it again. So enjoy. Bask in the happiness. What about single mothers who are working 2 jobs to raise themselves and raise their kid? Do you see them in the back room crying like you are?
Nope.
Of course not. They pull up their panties, they cup their balls, paws, or whatever, and they move on with life. Work is not easy. Work is called work. Work is not called fun. But you are crying in the back room with all the coffee, probably crying in a cafe mocha or something. You're crying over 25 hours a week? Are you kidding? Honestly, this cannot be real. This cannot be real. But let's continue. Because you know what? Let's see, maybe it's the work conditions. Maybe they're overworking this individual. Maybe they're making them, grind coffee for 8 hours. Or maybe they have to crush coffee beans with their feet like they used to do when they used to make wine. I don't know, but let's hear this person out.
Both Saturday and Sunday, I'm like 3.5 hours into my shift. There's so many customers, and we have 4 people on the floor all day.
Oh my God. Okay, I thought this person was alone. You gotta be. Gen Z, are you taking this L today? Please. Please tell me you're taking this L. This person is representing y'all. When they say Gen Z is lazy as F, this is your ambassador. This is what people are looking at when they think of Gen Z. This person here crying that they're with 4 other people, or 3 other people if including himself or herself or whatever. Oh my God, there's so much customers. Are you kidding me? I thought this person was working by himself. Heck, when I used to work one of my other jobs, when I was in telecommunications, so I was actually working for a cell phone store. It wasn't that busy in the area that I was at. So I literally be working the store alone for 8 hours. And did I have any issues? Did I cry in the stock room over all the iPhones?
Nope.
Of course not. Because it's called work. You have 4 people helping you. And you're crying about customers? You gotta be kidding me. Anyway, continuing. Let's hear more of the horror story of Starbucks.
Only 5 people were put on the schedule, and somebody had to call out. And there are 4 people running the whole store, and there's so many customers, and there's possibly scheduled 5 people.
Answer the phone.
13 people employed at this store, and there's so many customers, and they're good.
Oh, God. Listen, there's 4 people there. Can one of you answer the phone at least? You can't make this ish up. You can't make this up. There's 4 people, and this person is having a mental breakdown. You know what? I guarantee this person. I guarantee mommy or daddy dropped them to work. I guarantee they didn't walk to work like most of us did when we were younger, or even today, had to take public transit. And especially in Canada, shout out to all my Canadians. I rarely shout you guys out, but you know what? Shout out to all my Canadians. We have frickin' snow. We have snow. Sometimes we have to walk in meters of snow, taking public transit just to get to work. And sometimes if we're lucky, we'll take an Uber. But how much the Uber cost? Oh, the Uber costs close to $100. Because of course, Uber goes on demand. And of course, it goes at how many cars are available. I remember last year, and I'm swaying from the topic a little, but this is very important point. Last year, when we had a big snowstorm, we had no snow plows out. Yes, shout out to the government here. No, not really. No, they couldn't be up to date on the weather. They forgot to put out snow plows. It literally took me 4 hours. 4 hours after work to get home. Could I took an Uber? Yeah, of course I could have took an Uber. But yeah, in order to take an Uber, I would have to be this here. Because it was costing over $100, where the ride would usually cost $20. And even that being the case, I still couldn't find an Uber because there was no Uber available. Nobody was crazy enough to drive through there. So I took the bus. I took public transit home. It took me 4 hours. What about the people that have to struggle in order to get to work? And you're crying like this here about, oh, woe is me, 4 people working 25 hours a week. Like, you gotta be, you can't be kidding. You gotta be kidding me. Continuing.
We don't have fair scheduling. Managers don't care about us. Our manager was supposed to come in this weekend, and he took himself off the schedule, so he wouldn't be able to be held accountable for calling out. He just literally tore down the schedule that he was scheduled on and put up a new schedule where he was.
Okay, bro, you're ratting out your manager on social. That is one person you do not mess with. You do not mess with your manager, because you know what? I guarantee, allegedly, but I'm willing to guarantee, RPC is predicting this. I guarantee you ain't gonna get no hours now. Or You're crying about 25 hours? You're probably going to get 3. You're going to get 3 hours a week. And guess what's going to happen then? You're going to be like this here. You're going to be like, oh, I'm a full-time... I guarantee he's going to post up another video. I'm a full-time student, and Starbucks doesn't treat us fairly. They only give me 3 hours a week. That's not enough money to support for my books. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. That is what's going to happen next. Y'all Gen Zs y'all Gen Zs are taking this L today, and this is your representative. Continuing.
On the schedule, also, he couldn't have even seen that he was scheduled in the first place because he didn't want to be held accountable for not wanting to come in. They don't want to help us.
Oh.
We need a union because this can't happen. This can't happen. We need fair scheduling.
That's okay. You know what? Go ahead. You know what? Go call a union. Go throw your money away at the union so that way you make less. And then you'll be crying. I'm making... Let me put this here. Oh, we got our wish. I'm working 15 hours a week, but I can barely survive to buy ramen noodle. That's what you're going to be complaining about next. Continuing.
We need managers to hold themselves accountable for helping their workers. They refuse to turn mobile orders off. We need the liberty to be able to do that because there's so many mobile orders and I need to get through all of them. And then people are yelling at me because they don't have their orders ready and they don't know what to do.
Oh, God. There's 4 of you there. Okay, I understand with mobile orders, fine. I'll give this person a little bit of a break. A lot of y'all too lazy to go to Starbucks on your own. And this is why I don't understand. And please somebody clear this up for me. You go on the Starbucks app, or not the Starbucks app, you go on the Uber app, or any food delivery service app. Y'all too lazy to go down and get your coffee in the morning, which I don't know why you're even doing. Why can't you just buy a can of Folgers Crystals and make your own coffee? But no, are you going to do that? No, of course not. Y'all willing to pay delivery charge, which is actually half the price of the actual original coffee, because y'all too lazy to get out of bed. My God, look at that. Listen, I'm not laughing at this person. I am laughing of the stupidity. Yes, I said it. It needed to be said. This is outright stupidity. This is reprehensible. A lot of people can't find jobs. A lot of people have harsh conditions where they're being underpaid. They're being yelled at. And again, we talked about quiet quitting yesterday. They're being overworked. You are only working 25 hours a freaking week. And you got 4 people with you. It's not like you're running the store by yourself. If you guys are really that busy, as you say you are, why don't you delegate? Delegate duties between y'all. Anyway, continuing.
And a customer was misgendering me today, like, really badly. I didn't have their order ready. And so they were just, like, talking to each other. And they're like, she's clearly incompetent. I have a full mustache and beard.
Oh, God. I knew this was going to come up. I just knew eventually this was going to come up. Misgendering now. Guys, we're here. We're here. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm talking to y'all Gen Zs out there, you wonder why we talk so much smack about y'all? Because individuals like this are representing you. These individuals, and I'm talking about these young people, I have nothing to do with their orientation or whatever they designate as. Shout out to my LGBTQ people out there. Has nothing to do with that. This has to do with the entitlement that this individual has. You have a job. You're lucky to have a job. You're lucky to have an easy job. If you can't handle it, just quit. That is my advice. If you can't handle a simple job, just quit. Just quit. Continuing.
What the fuck? I don't get accommodations for being neurodivergent. I don't.
Wait, what?
I can't use. People get mad at me for using my sick time. I don't even know.
Wait, for being what?
Get accommodations for being neurodivergent.
What the heck is that now? Nerd the what? What? Please tell me, explain that to me. What? Let me go a little further back.
Confident. I have a full mustache and beard. What the fuck? I don't get accommodations for being neurodivergent. I don't.
Nerva what? Okay, I gotta look this up. My keyboard don't even work now. Okay, so it looks like this actually might be a medical condition. So let's see what it is. So if I got this right, so let me just put this on the screen for y'all. Hold on a second. There we go. So apparently, okay, if I'm reading this right, so neurodivergence, and what does it mean? Okay, I don't know what this means, so this is going to be new. So let's go to a quick definition. It's a term when someone's brain processes, learns, or behaves differently from what's considered typical. Formerly considered a problem or abnormal. Oh, there we go. Science is now understanding neurodivergence has many benefits. It is not a disability, but a difference in how the brain works. With this shift, practitioners have no longer treatment and is viewing different. Okay, so what does it really mean? Okay, normal people are brain rather than thinking that there's something wrong or harming for someone to. Okay, I have no idea what this actually means. Okay, well, to be fair, it clearly says here it is not a disability. So don't come after me saying I'm not being fair because this person is neurodivergent or whatever. First of all, I don't know what that means. And second of all, it clearly says here it's not a disability, but a difference in how the brain works. So this person's brain works differently. This person's wired differently. So that's essentially what it is. I'm trying to see what it actually is. That's all it's saying. Okay, so apparently this person has, it could be seen as a little autism, ADHD. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so I see what it is. So, okay, I get it now. So, basically what this person is, they're throwing the kitchen sink at everything in order to get attention. That's the way I see it. Because I know a lot of people, and no, I'm not ragging on people with ADHD or autism, because I know a lot of people who have ADHD, and they live productive lives, and they're happy with their life. Round of applause for them. Because instead of letting their, and again, it's not a disability, but instead of letting their mishaps, I'm going to call it mishaps, set them back from what they have to do, they work their ass off in order to overcome what they're going through. This person seems like they're trying to throw every single thing but the kitchen sink at Starbucks just to get their point across. But let's see what else they have to say.
I can't use, people get mad at me for using my sick time. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm at my wit's end with this job.
So then quit.
I really am.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, now, I know I was being very straightforward and rigid by saying just quit. But obviously, if you don't like the job, no one's forcing you to be there. But there's 3 questions that popped up there. Well, actually, 3 excuses, but there's a few questions that I have for this individual. First of all, have you spoken to your manager about this issue? Have you addressed your concern? Now, based on the video that I did yesterday about quiet quitting, employers are pretty much kind of equipped for this sort of burnout. I don't know, honestly, how you can have a burnout at 25 hours a week. I don't understand that. But then again, I'm not going to judge. Maybe their course load is a lot. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, have you spoken to your manager? Does your manager even know what's going on?
Nope.
Probably not, because you went to social media to get your answer. Is social media going to give you any answers? Is social media going to come to your aid? No, because what you did, because you pulled this stunt, I would be very surprised if you even have a job at this point. Because I guarantee corporate might not silent quit, silent fire you. You put yourself on the radar, sir, ma'am, whatever you want to designate yourself as. So here's the 3 complaints that this individual has. First of all, this person's working too hard, 25 hours a week. Strike 1. This person was misgendered. I'm going to consider that strike 2 because you have the name Evan on there. You have the name Evan. Okay, I'll say that. If they misgendered you, I'm pretty sure it wasn't on purpose, so you can't use that as an excuse. Heck, sometimes when I speak on the phone, some people think I'm a female. Do I take offense? No, of course not. Because, maybe I do feel like a female. I don't know. But I don't take that as an offense. And 3, because you had this deficiency, what is it called again? Neurodeliverance or whatever. If I'm even pulling up the right thing, because honestly, I had to play that audio 4 times in order to figure out what this person was saying. So if I got the right thing, which hopefully I do. If not, then I don't know. If this is what the issue is, then I don't see that as an issue, honestly. Again, there's people who have ADHD and mild autism, and they live productive lives. Why? Again, because they try to overcome their deficiency. They try to overcome it. They don't let anything put them down and keep them down. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Honestly, I saw this video and I'm like, this can't be real. This definitely can't be real. All I gotta say is, Gen Z, you're taking this L today. This individual is what's representing you in the public. So I don't know what to say. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. This was a little bit of a short video. Make sure you smash that like button on the way out and the subscribe button if you haven't already. And again, today's episode is sponsored by RedpillCanuck.com. That's Red Pill Canuck Daily Pill, where we get our news articles and whatnot. And everybody who's listening on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, again, welcome. Thanks for listening. And make sure you check out my YouTube channel and smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. And yeah, that's going to be a wrap. Let me know what you guys, by the way, think in the comment section about this situation. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button. And to check out our more recent uploads, check here on the top left. And to check out our playlist, check here on the top right. And make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And also check out our Quick Hits channel, which is also located down below for our more bite-sizable content. I'll see you guys in the next one.